After entirely too much encouragement from Amy over at Carnivore's Angel, I'm gonna finally try out these egg yolk waffles she has been espousing for a little while now. Hi, I'm Lindsay, and here on my channel I like to put out a lot of low carb content, whether it's keto recipes, what I eat in a day videos. Occasionally I'll sit down and chat about what I am learning and how the low carb lifestyle is impacting my body. I do like to go live pretty often and erratically, but I also have found tremendous encouragement in this community, especially with the Fab Four, which are Amy at Carnivore's Angel, Neely at Indigo Neely, and Janet over at Janet Greta. So go check out those ladies if you have not already. I know so many of you are actually like watchers of all four of us, and we appreciate you so much. I appreciate you so much. I don't want to speak for anybody else. I think they appreciate you too. Anyway, I have got my waffle iron right back here, and I am going to get this set up. I am going to make a single batch of the Eggo or the faux Eggo waffles that Amy has been touting. I am going to change it up a little bit, no doubt. I mean, that's just what I do. But let me show you how I am making these waffles today. First of all, I cracked my eggs and I split my yolks and my whites, but failed on one of my whites, so I did get one white in there. I've got some stevia, some baking powder, some vanilla, and then I need to grab my salt. We're reaching, and there we go. All right, so there's my salt. Let me get you set up in a way to where you can actually see things that I'm doing here. I'm going to go ahead and whisk my 3 egg yolks and my 1 egg white together a little bit, just kind of get them well incorporated. I think this would have been a lot easier if I would have not broken my egg yolk, but I decided to go ahead and use what I had cracked since I didn't want to waste any of it, and it was the second egg I cracked. That's all nicely mixed. I'm going to grab a measuring spoon, and I'm going to add my baking powder here to my eggs. I will be sure to link Amy's recipe video in my iCards or in my description box here on this video, so you can access her recipe. It's wicked simple. She makes it very versatile. I am going to go ahead and add a little sprinkle of my Redmond salt, and I am going to do some of my stevia. I don't want to do too much, and this dripper is a little bit aggressive, so there we go, 1 drop, perfect. And also I want a little bit of vanilla to enhance that sweetness in the stevia. And you always, always measure vanilla with your heart. I'm going to get all of this whisked together and create a smooth batter. It's very, very liquidy, and I think that's the way it's supposed to be. So I am just going to follow Amy's recipe as it is sort of written, even though I've already ruined the whole egg yolk only situation. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is going to work out fine. Now that that's looking good, I am going to take my melted butter here. It has been cooling since I began filming this, so hopefully it's not too hot and will not cook my eggs. But of course, I'm slowly drizzling that in. My bowl is traveling. Oh no. Okay, we're mixing in all of that butter, getting it whisked in properly, and I dumped it in at the very end. But I don't want any butter left behind. We're going to scrape all that out. Get that into my mixing bowl here. I have to say I really like the fact that this takes very few tools, very few ingredients. That makes it a very attainable recipe to get done in the morning whenever you're trying to just make something for yourself for breakfast and move on. I think I might try to freeze up some of these as a quick breakfast for future breakfasts. Okay, I like how this is looking, and let's get it over into the waffle iron. Alrighty, I am going to go ahead and spray my hot waffle iron with some of this avocado spray. I like to just spray the bottom plate first and then get my batter into the waffle iron and spray the top after I'm ready to like close the lid, or just before I close the lid, so that all of that oil doesn't just drip down and create a big mess on my counter. Let's see how far this goes. I'm not sure how much to fill each of these wells, and I think I might only get 3 out of this. Yeah. There we go. Okay, perfect. 3 waffles in my waffle iron. This thing is a Cuisinart. It is rather old. We've had this since our bridal shower, and it's worked well for us. It's traveled with us for all the moves, and I'm going to just let that go ahead and do its job. It is going to take a while in this waffle iron, though, so I will see you when it is done. All right, I'm not sure how long this has been going. Probably at least 7 minutes. Let's take a look. Ooh, okay, that's looking good. Let's leave that alone. I did go ahead and flip these over, but I forgot to film that. So here is what the underside looks like. It is nice and golden. I do wish that I had more batter, so each of those wells were covered instead of looking holy like they are, but they are crispy feeling as I'm pulling them out here. And I think this might, I mean, I don't know. These are looking okay. I'm definitely not upset by it. Ooh, look at that. That is a nice stack of waffles. Okay, now we got to try them out. Here are my waffles. I am pretty impressed. They are quite fluffy. I mean, like this little fella, he's a little bit thin just because he had less batter than the others. This little middle fella right there. And I'm very impressed. You saw that I did get 1 egg white in the mix. I was not willing to go sacrifice another egg at the moment, so I just decided to roll with it. So this does have a little bit of a higher protein content than what Amy's version had. And using my 4-well waffle iron back there that is ages old, I mean, that thing is 16 years old now, and it still does beautifully. So regular old waffle iron for the win. All right, let's see how they taste. I did put about a tablespoon of butter between all 3 of these guys. They look like they have quite the bready texture. Let me possibly, plenty of little air bubbles like you would expect in a normal waffle. Huh. Amy's right. They're practically like neutral. Even with the vanilla and that stevia. These are delightful. Wow. Color me impressed. I am going to keep this recipe around for a while, for sure. I'm going to go eat the rest of these and enjoy them. And I am going to leave you here. So I would love to have you join me here if you feel so led. Check out some of my other videos. Subscribe if you want to. And I'll see you in the next one.